previews for the cast member previews of the Skyliner. We're going to go on the Skyliner and hopefully spread out as far as we possibly can to all the other locations that they allow us to do. And then we'll give you a review and interview other people and let you know what you should do when it comes to the Disney Skyliner. Gondolas are actually really nice. As we move, the vents are angled in a way as we move, it actually blows air directly inside. So that's actually very nice.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are on our way to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort with connecting flights to Epcot International Gateway, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
We're on the Skyliner and we're progressing.
Disney Resort is over 40 square miles.
They're talking.
That's about the same size as the city of San Francisco and double the island of Manhattan.
Did you know that? I didn't know that. Did you know that? We're on the Skyliner right now. I'm actually kind of impressed with how they have the venting system in here. Although it's a fairly hot day today, it's about 91 degrees, it's actually very cool here in the gondolas. The venting process is, as we move, it's literally blowing air over us. It's very clever. Even though there was concern about it not being air conditioned, I honestly don't think people are going to have a big problem with these. So one thing we just discovered, as long as you're moving, it's actually very cool in here. If you stop, it starts to get hot fairly quickly. So we're near the exit here, and they paused. So we're not actually in the direct sunlight right now, we're in the shade. And immediately we started using the brochures as fans in here because it started getting really warm. But if you were stopped up there with the direct sunlight, that could get pretty hot pretty quick.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Now get ready to travel back in time and enter the animated worlds of Disney. We are on our way to Disney's Pop Century Resort and Disney's Art of Animation Resort.
One of the things I actually really like about this, it's quiet and it's really fairly smooth. It's relaxing. Absolutely beats a bus. Absolutely beats the bus. And I think it's more smooth and a little bit more comfortable in many ways than the monorail, and less hot than the boat. But you know, we're not going to the Magic Kingdom specifically right now. But if you want to get around from resort to resort and get to some of the parks, this is a great alternative.
Just ahead and to the right is Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a larger-than-life resort that celebrates the creative magic that goes into crafting Disney animated films, from sketches to reality. On your left is Disney's Pop Century Resort, a memorable resort that celebrates the way we lived, played, and communicated with each other throughout the 20th century.
I like that it tells you about the
resort. It's like a private tour. I kind of like that.
We are now gliding over the sparkling waters of Hourglass Lake. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
You know, it's going just fast enough where we're getting a lovely breeze, and it's comfortable in here.
In just a few moments, we will be arriving at the only floating Skyliner station at Walt Disney World Resort. Passengers can disembark here for Disney's Pop Century Resort and for Disney's Art of Animation Resort. Thank you for flying the Disney Skyliner. Bon voyage! Supervise children. Collect your belongings.
We're coming in hot! Okay, so now we're going to head all the way back and go to the other Skyliner and see where that takes us. do this on a regular basis. I think this is lovely. I plan on actually just doing this for fun because it's nice. And it's a great way just to log in at one location and just travel around. I absolutely prefer this.
Thank you for flying with us.
Brakes! So far, overall, this is actually really nice. I'm really surprised in how good the ventilation is, but it's peaceful. I think the easiest way to describe this is to imagine that you're on soaring, but it's a much longer ride and quiet and peaceful, and there's not 40 people right next to you. All right, so we met other fellow YouTubers and cast members here at the Skyliner. So what do you guys think so far?
I mean, you know, they don't have no AC, to be honest. It's kind of hot, but like you can kind of feel some breeze comes in.
Yeah.
So I don't say it's bad, but
Once it stops, like 101, that'll be bad.
pretty much dead.
Yeah, if you stop up there, it's going to get hot.
Yeah.
It's a nice view, you know.
Oh, nice.
View.
He was
Yeah.
screaming in there. Yeah, he got
I
so
can't do it
scared.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, what's your opinion?
I thought it was quiet and peaceful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's you know.
It's new. It's definitely new.
Yeah, well, and it's a nice form of transportation from the the resorts without taking a bus.
Well, but I prefer the bus because bus got USB. Now we can charge the phone on the bus.
That's true.
You know, and nice AC. So I mean, you have to wait longer, but more safety.
They should put charger seats.
No, it's possible.
That'd be fine.
Yeah. Overall, what's your opinion on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'll say 7.
7.
Are you sure? You're like a 3.
5.5.
Oh, I say 5.
What was yours?
5.5.
What's your rating?
I said 9. I like it.
I like it a lot too. A 9. Awesome. Cool. And who has the YouTube channel?
We
All right, let's get together.
Yeah, we do.
All right, here's your plug.
Here you go. DisneyWorldFan.jp. That's our YouTube channel. It's in Japanese, so.
It's a Japanese YouTube channel.
チャンネル登録してね。よろしくお願いします。
Oh, cool. All right. Arigatou gozaimasu. We have Skyliner merchandise.
ファンコポップなんですよ、ファンコポップ。
The opening product assortment. You can get a magic band, t-shirts, coffee mugs, little Skyliners that hang up like Christmas ornaments, trading pins. Heading to Epcot! Go, go.
We're flying to Disney's Riviera Resort with continuing flights to Epcot. Hold on to your straw hats. We are about to enter the heart of the Caribbean.
It's actually pronounced Caribbean.
We are now sailing over Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, home to a collection of tropical villages inspired by the colorful architecture and lifestyle of the Caribbean islands. Ciao, bonjour, and bienvenue. Hello, and welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Epcot, please remain on board. Supervise children. Collect your belongings.
Okay, we're good.
We can die in a moment.
We actually don't have to get off here because this is the stop for the Riviera Resort, which isn't quite open yet. And the Caribbean Resort, not Caribbean, Caribbean. So it actually is kind of neat because you could just follow it along and it automatically takes you off to Epcot. So it's just like a brief and mild stop. I guess you could get off here if you wanted to, but we're not going to.
We are on our way to Epcot. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth. We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive. This roadway and the city of Lake Buena Vista were established in 1969 when Walt Disney World Resort was first being developed. They are both named after Buena Vista Street in Burbank, California, where the Walt Disney Company headquarters are still located today. Pack your passports. We are on our way to Epcot International Gateway.
So it looks like we're going to go
When
down,
you arrive,
circle off to the
remember
right.
use your My Disney
See?
Experience mobile app.
And go
Or
over to
visit
Epcot.
FastPass Plus kiosk to review your worldly itinerary for.
Okay, so it happened, we actually ended up stopping up in the air with no breeze, and it got a little warm, not too bad, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. We're moving now, so we weren't stopped for very long, but it didn't get really hot for that short period of stop. What we're doing is we're coming in and we're actually going to turn and then go up towards Epcot. So this is kind of cool. It's like a little waypoint. Feels nice.
Coming into view is Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's Boardwalk Villas. From elegant dining and magical lounges to lively entertainment just off the shores of Crescent Lake, this charming seaside resort relives the golden era of Atlantic beach towns and turn-of-the-century amusement parks. We are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome. Watch your step. Thank you for flying with us. Por favor, permanezcan sentados hasta que las puertas
We're over in Epcot now. We got off the, what is it? Sky something, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. We just got off the Skyliner over here in Epcot, and you just saw some of the construction for the ratatouille ride. So that's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. So we're gonna circle back around and we're going to catch the Skyliner back and head back over to Hollywood Studios. One thing that's become obviously apparent here is if you're in a tinted Skyliner, you have much better vision than if you are in a wrapped Skyliner.
Welcome aboard the Disney Skyliner at Epcot International.
And there's
Gateway.
the construction of
Flying to
Ratatouille.
Disney's Riviera Resort with a final stop at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
That's actually kind of cool.
We hope you enjoyed your visit to Epcot and World Showcase. Did you learn how to say hello in a different language today?
Interesting.
Next year should be open. Actually done all the Skyliners. We went to Epcot, we went to other locations. We're on our way back to Hollywood Studios. This has been fun. We're going to give you our opinions on whether you should try the Skyliners or not. We are finally back at Hollywood Studios. Yay! Brace for impact. Dive, dive, dive! Ah!
Oh, it stopped.
We just got off the Disney Skyliner. We were able to go to all the different locations. There were some really neat kind of turning devices to go to Epcot. Overall, I felt this to be very, very cool. I was concerned about how hot it was going to get, and it actually does get pretty warm when it stops, but as you're moving, the venting system actually works extremely well, and I was very, very comfortable, and it's 91 degrees here today. But when we were up there and we were moving, it was actually nice and pleasant. what I liked about it. It's quiet and peaceful. The things that I am concerned about on this is it's going to get kind of crowded. Each will hold 10 people or 6 people with wheelchairs. So there's space. I don't feel that if you're claustrophobic, you're going to have any problems with it. And then I actually rode with somebody who is afraid of heights, and they didn't have any problems whatsoever. When it does stop, it does get a little bit warm. We were also told that underneath one seat there's like a little black briefcase, and there was quote-unquote emergency supplies in case you get stuck, and we were told that there's water in there. Don't open it, it's sealed. But we're gonna interview a couple of people that were on the trip with us and get their opinions. Overall, out of 10, I would give this a solid 8. Hi, Dani.
Hi again.
So what'd you think of the Skyliner?
I thought it was pretty cool. It was definitely worth it. If you guys come out to Disney World, I definitely do recommend taking the Skyliner over the bus any day because it does take up to 10 people, but mostly they do only allow your family in there, so you're not gonna have a random screaming kid right next to you that you have no idea who they are. So I definitely do recommend it as a port of transportation, so that way you don't have to take your car places, you don't have to repark it, find a parking spot. It's definitely worth it.
What was your favorite thing about it?
It's like that it gives you facts about the different areas that you do go over, like the river. Once you get into the certain areas, it tells you facts about the hotels, it tells you facts about Epcot, something that you probably don't know.
So you had an idea on the Skyliner. What was that?
So some of the Skyliners do have special themes, so like Beauty and the Beast, Monsters Inc., and just different characters like that. It's a bit quiet in there, and for my personal opinion, so that would be really cool if during the different themes, if it had music going on for that different theme. So like Beauty and the Beast, it would have Beauty and the Beast music. For Monsters Inc., music, etc. And then there was also ones that did not have any special theming. For those of you that like peace and quiet and you just want to have relaxing time with your family going to another park or to your resort, they would not have music or anything like that in those. So you get some music, but you don't, just depending on your taste.
Yeah, so we were talking about this on the Skyliner, and I think that would be a great idea if they use it. It was our idea first.
And it definitely gives you a little vibe of what you're going in. And then if it does have music, kind of pause the music just a little bit lighter, so that way you can hear the interesting facts about the resort or about the parks.
Exactly. So if you could change anything aside from adding music, was there anything that you didn't like?
To be honest, no. I thought it was all amazing. It definitely exceeded my expectations. I thought it was going to be extremely hot, especially on hot days like today. But it was actually really nice. The breeze was really cool. I don't think there's be anything I would change overall, except for it just being too quiet for me.
Dani, out of 10, what would you give it?
I would do what you probably said, about an 8 or 9.
Yeah, worth doing, absolutely.
Definitely, yeah.
I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and remember to hit the bell icon. Remember, we offer park shopping on our Patreon page.